Now, one of the things that we are reading that is making some of the new investors to ask themselves quite a number of questions is that CATL apparently just announced that they will plan, or their plan for 2025 is to build over 1,000 battery swapping stations in China, which is something that obviously it is so fascinating, interesting at the same time, because battery swapping station, it is a technology which has been deployed by NIO. NIO has been the king when it comes to the deployment of battery swapping station, and many of you will know by now that there are quite a number of people that have been bashing this technology that NIO has been deploying of battery swapping stations, and I think now they will realize how important battery swapping is when it comes to the fast growing EV space, and also to the country or as a whole of China, because these 1,000 that CATL is going to add next year, it's going to start making, of course, battery swapping station become, it's going to continue adding more fuel onto the market for battery swapping station, because NIO has got, or by the end of this year will be having 3,000, and I think easily by the end of next year they should have at least around 5,000 battery swapping stations. And with this, it will show you, or it tells you, that NIO continues to be the king of this technology. And CATL, by the way, they are a company, or it is a company that supplies some of the batteries for NIO. I think all of the NIO models are being supplied by CATL, if I'm not mistaken, or majority of the NIO models are supplied by CATL, or their batteries come from CATL. Whereas for Onvo, I think Onvo batteries are coming from BYD, which is something that is great. And NIO, around March of this year, you will know that NIO and CATL formed a strategic partnership of developing longer life batteries for EV swap stations. This is the partnership that NIO and CATL signed early this year. And seeing that CATL is going into also the battery swapping station, or will be deploying their own battery swapping station, it is something that obviously it just reiterates what we've been telling you, what we've been saying, to say that battery swapping, it is the future. Is it CATL? I mean BYD and CATL also, they announced, I think, a partnership 2-3 months back, which these 1,000 battery swapping stations that CATL wants to build, I won't be surprised if they are doing it with BYD, because they have another partnership of battery swapping stations with BYD. But anyways, all I'm trying to tell you here right now is that NIO, it is the king of battery swapping station. And right now, not only in China, we are going to see the importance of battery swapping station being unfolded, not only in China but also in other countries, or in other parts of the countries, which is something that is great, something that is just so incredible to know that NIO has been doing this thing that so many of the people, or so many of the EV makers, are right now seeing its potential. And knowing that NIO is king, it just makes this company so special and precious to China, right? So I am happy to read about this. I am excited. I mean, battery swapping station, you know that NIO is not just deploying this wherever they want, but they are strategically placing these battery swapping station all over China, strategically at various places, to make sure that they cater for their users. I think as it stands, over 80% of the NIO users in China as a whole, they've got a battery swapping station within a 3-kilometer radius, which is something that is great, and something that shows you the convenience that NIO is bringing to the EV cars, or to those that are buying their cars, which is just so out of this world. And the more NIO deploys this, the more convenience it will bring to those that are persevering, to those that are buying NIO cars, which is just so great and amazing. So yeah, man, tell me what you think about this. I think these are massive news. These are good news. I mean, some people on the streets of social media, they're saying it's the end of NIO, but this is just the beginning, guys, because then it's going to be easier for people to see the potential of battery swapping, not only in China, like I said, but globally, which will open so many doors. And I will say this again, who is king of battery swapping? Nio is. And knowing this just makes Nio to be so precious, to be a company which is set for greatness. End of next year, when CATL are planning to get to this 1,000, I can tell you Nio is going to be having over 5,000 of battery swapping stations by the end of the year, because there is a third factory that Nio is done building or has built, which by the way it's in Wuhan, and has produced and deployed around 100 battery swapping station or over 100 battery swapping station as I'm doing this video. And next year they plan to take that factory to have a production capacity of 1,500, and with that you and me can agree that Nio can easily do battery swapping stations of 2,000, because with the 2 battery swapping station plants they had last year, they were able to deploy 1,000 battery swapping stations. And now adding the third one, which will come with 1,500, which is in Wuhan, it means that 2,500 should be easier, which therefore means 5,000, because end of this year they will have 3,000. 2,000 should not be that hard for Nio to produce and deploy, which therefore this is good news, this is great news, and it shows you the potential that lies within the Nio stock. So I am happy, I am excited. Just that I give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. I think this is good news, and it tells you where the world of EV is going. It tells you that these fast chargers, all these ultra fast chargers, they are good, but battery swapping station, it is just the answer, the solution for the fast growing EV space, or in the fast growing EV space. And it is for this reason that we are seeing big companies in China joining hands or wanting to also be part or have the piece of the pie when it comes to these battery swapping stations. I mean, in Nio to date, they have deployed like 60 million battery swaps, which shows how reliable this technology is, which shows how reliable this infrastructure for Nio is. It had stood the test of time, and I have no doubt in my mind that come 20 years to come, this infrastructure will still be up and running. And those that are persevering, when the market realizes the potential of this and reward Nio for it, I hope you are not one of the people, or you don't fall on the side of people who regret not taking the low trading prices opportunities to buy or scoop more shares. Otherwise, do your own DD. That's all from me, and God bless you all.